hidden treasure has just been uncovered. But only seconds later, an unexpected observer appears from behind. The baboon has spotted the honey-filled comb, and it knows that an opportunity like this may not come again. It moves closer, hoping to use its longer reach, but the honey badger immediately turns to protect its hard-earned prize. One is taller, faster, and highly agile. The other is low, powerful, quick to react, and unwilling to give way. Each time the baboon reaches forward, the honey badger closes the distance, forcing it to move away again. The comb lies between them, close enough to see, yet far more difficult to carry away than the baboon expected. The baboon tries another angle, but the honey badger turns with it, guarding every path toward the hive. The contest quickly becomes a chase around the mound, where one slow step could completely change the balance. The baboon tries to move its rival away from the comb, but the honey badger twists free and returns immediately. Even when pushed away from the entrance, it refuses to leave the food it worked so hard to uncover. That determination makes the baboon more cautious, because every close approach brings an immediate response. They continue circling the mound, one searching for an opening, the other closing every gap before it can be used. But as the contest continues, more of the hive becomes exposed, and the scent of honey grows even stronger. Then the moment the baboon has been waiting for finally arrives. A large section of comb is pulled into the open. The baboon acts instantly, lifting the comb from the ground, before the honey badger can cover it again. The baboon still has the comb within reach, but the honey badger stays close, refusing to let the prize disappear so easily. They circle the mound again, each sudden turn opening a chance, then closing it before either animal can take control. The honey badger keeps pressing forward, forcing the baboon to protect the comb while searching for a clear escape route. For a moment, the contest returns to the hive entrance, where more comb remains exposed beneath the broken earth. Then the baboon finds its opening, seizing a large piece of comb and pulling it away from the mound. The honey badger reacts instantly, and the struggle suddenly becomes a fast pursuit across the open ground. The baboon races ahead with the comb held high, while the honey badger follows only a few strides behind. Every change of direction brings the pursuer closer, forcing the baboon to keep moving before its advantage disappears. Another piece of comb emerges, and the baboon immediately closes in, hoping to claim an even larger share. But whenever the reaching hand gets too close, the honey badger turns at exactly the right moment. The contest continues around the same mound, one prize, two determined rivals, and neither willing to walk away. The baboon has speed and reach, but the honey badger has endurance and a remarkable ability to change direction. Neither can hold the advantage for long, because every circuit around the mound completely reshapes the contest. Back at the mound, the same contest begins again, with the baboon still searching for another path toward the exposed comb. The honey badger turns sharply to meet every approach, never allowing the reaching hand to remain near the entrance for long. The baboon circles wider, hoping to draw its rival away, but the honey badger keeps returning to the shortest route. Whenever the baboon moves closer, the honey badger surges forward, forcing another quick retreat around the mound. Even under constant pressure, the honey badger pulls more comb into the open, keeping the food close as it moves. The baboon follows directly behind, trying to slow its progress, but the honey badger continues carrying the comb forward. Their struggle sweeps around the mound once more, neither animal realizing that the balance is about to change again. One leaps across the mound to cut off the route, but the honey badger stays low and reaches the entrance again. The challenge has now become twice as difficult. Yet instead of retreating, the honey badger moves directly toward them. One baboon suddenly escapes with another piece of comb, drawing the honey badger into a fresh pursuit. At the same time, the second baboon circles toward the opposite side, searching for access to the remaining food. The honey badger must keep changing targets, following the stolen comb while blocking the second baboon from the hive. One baboon climbs onto the mound for a better view, but the honey badger still controls the shortest path to the entrance. Both baboons continue following closely, yet each time they approach, the honey badger suddenly reverses direction. Those rapid turns make coordination difficult, preventing the two baboons from maintaining their position around it. The pressure continues from both sides, but every time one baboon reaches in, the honey badger turns and forces it to change position. It moves back toward the mound, while the two baboons spread apart and search for another way to approach. One moves across the front as the other circles behind, yet the honey badger slips through the narrow space between them. The baboons close in again, but the honey badger keeps changing direction, never allowing their formation to remain stable. Each sudden turn forces one baboon to retreat while the other rushes forward, creating a contest that shifts from side to side. Still under pressure, the honey badger keeps moving through the opening between them, gradually working its way back toward the hive, constantly turning and denying either baboon enough time to move closer. After so many unsuccessful attempts, both baboons begin keeping their distance rather than approaching again. Sensing that the final opening has arrived, the honey badger immediately returns to the comb still hidden inside. Surrounded by the sound of buzzing bees, it continues digging and finally reclaims control of its hard-earned prize.